name is Regina Grant, and I'm coming to you since I'm on the Student Improvement Committee at Snipes Elementary School. I plan to bring to you a new technology, a new way of teaching students project-based learning. What I'm going to do today is one of my segments is called In the Numbers, which the students act as researchers to help their teachers find the most effective way to communicate with students, parents. Students also collect data from peers, parents, teachers, and the community members using a variety of digital tools. And after the data, the students make recommendations on how teachers can most effectively communicate with the community. I'm also going to be using grade levels 6 through 8. The subject will be sorted in language arts, math, and technology. The data analysis communications will also be the subject. And the topics will be data analysis, graphing, communications, and thinking skills, analyzing and drawing conclusion, and learning to communicate. The time needed is going to be 3 weeks over a 15-hour in class, probably be like 5 hours per day for 3 weeks. As I go on teaching this how to communicate, I'm also using a presentation. Maybe sometimes I might use a Globster EDU, Glob poster, and also doing surveys, handing out surveys so I can get an accurate count on what it is the teachers are having trouble with communicating with the students, or the students communicating with the teachers, vice versa. So as I go on, I will show you how to use a presentation and maybe a Globster also, or maybe in the next segment use a Globster. Thank you. Hello, my name is Regina Grant, and I'm coming to show you how to use Prezi in this presentation in the numbers technology integration. First, I would ask some questions. The essential questions will be, how can I communicate so others will understand? The unit questions will be, how do technology tools affect how we communicate? Why is it effective communication important? The content questions, how do organizations communicate with people who do? What does data tell us about effective communication? And how do you choose the appropriate graphical representation for certain sets of communication? Then I will introduce the procedures on how to do this presentation, or this project-based learning tool. I will read. In the whole class discussion, the students will be asked, communicate with others in the past 24 hours. How do they communicate with others in the past 24 hours? Display a list of responses, review the class list of communication method, discuss how the adults in their lives use the same communication tools and resources, and mark them and start at both the students and parents use frequently. Then I'll define communication styles: one-to-one communication, broadcast communication, and collaborative communication. And then the collective data and technology tools used for communication divide students into teams of 2 or 3 to explore technology tools designed for communication. Have each group collect information on different tools, ask students to define criteria for the research, and prompt students by offering possible ideas, like how do users send and receive information with tools? What is the cost of using the tool? What are the benefits or drawbacks of communicating with the tool? And what time is involved? As a conclusion, the students will work in collaborative teams and I will discuss with them how to draw a conclusion in order to make a successful communications from the data that they've collected. If they have any more questions, I will answer them, and so they can propose a solution to how to better communicate with each other, to the students, to each other, teachers, and the community. They also will share the synthesis with each other to help form conclusion and make recommendations which communication tool best meets the needs of the audience.